Thank you. Please take your seats. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to St Audries. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Genevieve, and as Superintendent Registrar, it's very much my pleasure to be here today to celebrate this wedding. Accompanying me today is Jill, and Jill's going to complete the register entry for us. Now, we're here today to witness the joining in matrimony of Steve and Mandy. And on their behalf, I would like to welcome you all and thank you for coming to celebrate the beginning of their new life together as husband and wife. You, their family and friends, have come to be with them today, and I know it means a great deal to them that you can all be here to share in their happiness and to witness their vows. Through these vows, they're making a commitment to each other for the rest of their lives. You did do that, didn't you? In past times, it was the custom for a woman to be under the authority and protection of the man who was the head of the household. In this case, I'm told it's Dad. When she married, the responsibility and authority passed to her husband.
Don't get no ideas.
And this was the origin of the giving away ceremony. I'm sure that you'll agree with me, Mandy, that times have changed somewhat.
Slightly.
But we do still remember this as an ancient custom. And these days we like to make it the occasion when family and friends of the bride and groom show their approval of the marriage. So who then, on behalf of all of us, presents this woman to be married to this man?
I do.
Thank you very much. You can take your seat. You write with your flowers for a minute. Marriage is not an easy path. It demands courage. The courage to be open with each other, the courage to grow and change, and the courage to sort out together the tasks of everyday living. A good partner in such a marriage will be loving, supportive, and above all, a best friend. Steve, Mandy, today you will exchange vows which will unite you as husband and wife. The words are a formal and public pledge of your love and a promise of lifelong dedication to each other. But before you're joined in matrimony, it is my duty to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows that you're both about to make. Marriage, according to the law of this country, is the union of one man with one woman, voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. And I must ask if any person here present knows of any lawful impediment to this marriage, he or she must declare it now. No? Got over that bit. First hurdle out of the way. I'm now going to ask each of you to declare that you do not know of any lawful reason why you may not be joined in matrimony to each other. So, Steve, if you could repeat after me. I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare.
That I know not.
That I know not.
Of any lawful impediment.
Of any lawful impediment.
Why I, Stephen Michael Randall.
Why I, Stephen Michael Randall.
May not be joined in matrimony.
May not be joined in matrimony.
To Amanda Louise Martin.
To Amanda Louise Martin.
I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare.
That I know not.
That I know not.
Of any lawful impediment.
Of any lawful impediment.
Why I, Amanda Louise Martin.
Why I, Amanda Louise Martin.
may not be joined in matrimony
may not be joined in matrimony
to Stephen Michael Randall.
to Stephen Michael Randall.
It's easier than that. Marriage is a personal and intimate decision, but a large part of its importance comes from its recognition by those who are close to the couple. So I ask you both now, in the presence of this company, Steve, do you take Mandy to be your wife? Do you promise to honour her, trust her, and remain true to her for the rest of your life together?
I do.
And Mandy, do you take Steve to be your husband? Do you promise to honour him, trust him, and remain true to him for the rest of your life together?
I do.
We've now reached the moment where Steve and Mandy will exchange their legal marriage vows before their witnesses. So could I ask the two fathers, Charles and Michael, to come forward again? If I take your flowers at this point, and you can turn towards each other to make your...
You're only jealous.
Okay, Steve, you're going to repeat after me. I call upon these persons here present.
These persons here present.
To witness that I, Stephen Michael Randall,
Stephen Michael Randall,
do take thee, Amanda Louise Martin, to be my lawful wedded wife.
Well done.
Okay, Mandy. I call upon these persons here present. To witness that I, Amanda Louise Martin, do take thee, Stephen Michael Randall, to be my lawful wedded husband. Well done. Okay, you take a seat now. Thank you. We now come to the exchange of the rings, which is the ancient and traditional way of sealing the marriage contract that you've both just made. The wedding ring is an unbroken circle. It has no beginning and no end. It symbolises unending and everlasting love and is an outward sign of the lifelong promises you've both just made. So Brian, if you could come forward and if you could present Mandy's ring to Steve. And Steve, you place it gently on her finger. And hold it there whilst you repeat after me. I give you this ring as a sign of our love. I promise to be faithful. Loving and loyal for always. To cherish you. Through good times and bad. And to respect and honour you.
Well done.
Well done. Push it into place.
Really warm today.
Cool, little go.
Very nice and gentle, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? It does go. Don't use this as an excuse. I'm not having that. There you go.
All right.
Yeah.
So Brian, if you could present Steve's ring to Mandy.
Thank you.
I give you this ring. As a sign of our love. I promise to be faithful. Loving and loyal for always. To cherish you. Through good times and bad. And to respect and honour you. Well done.
There we go.
It's not quite as gentle, is it?
Get it on there.
Been holding the wardrobe.
Steve, Mandy, you have both now made the declarations that are required by law, and you've made solemn promises to one another in the presence of your family and your friends here today. This day will form a milestone in your lives, and you'll look back upon it with love and happiness as the start of your new life together. Let us all recognise your union, and may you treasure this trust and responsibility. May no failure or misfortune ever part you, and I wish you long, full and very happy lives together.
Thank you.
It gives me great pleasure to declare that you are now husband and wife, and you may kiss the bride.